Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome. Back to a new tea tasting. And I've got a lot going on my table today. Like, really a lot. Probably a little bit too much, but anyway, we're going to have fun with it. In the meantime, I'm going to boil the water. We're going to have 95 degrees today, even though we are going for a green tea. Wow, there's a lot of things going on this table. Okay, on my left side, for you guys on your right side, I have the same tea in a cold brew version. I know you can barely see any color of it because it's so extremely light. I mean, it's so light. You can barely see the color of it. Maybe a little bit. It's a very, very, very light color. So I have this tea as a cold brew, so that's why I have 2 cups for it today. I also made a snack because I've seen Sonic Phone always eating snacks during the stream, or at least he's having snacks during the stream, and he always posts a picture of it on my Discord channel, and I was like, oh, every time when I see all those mochi things, I'm like, I want to have it as well. So I now have to get the name correctly because it's not properly mochi, although it's the same kind of idea. This was a recipe from sudachirecipes.com, and this is called shiratame dango, so rice dumplings, also mochi balls. But I used a sugary syrup to sweeten the mochi. So what do we have on that part? And they have little dents in there so that the sweet syrup could take on the sugar, so that the sweet syrup could actually be in the mochi itself. So that's my little snack for today, because we are having a green tea, which I have no idea what it tastes like. Yes, my flower blouse. I made it a little bit bigger again so I could move around. So what do we have? We have today from Moychay, I open up the package to make a cold brew. Jin Xuan Lucha, also written in the title. It is a green tea, and I'm going to get the information because I was so busy cooking and finding a recipe that I did not wrote it down in my book. So I'm gonna have it from the website itself. Let's see. Jin Xuan green tea is a high mountain green tea produced from the Jinjiang Oolong cultivar in Sanban City, Fujian province. It is grown at an average altitude of 1100 meters, and the tea is cultivated by a sustainable agriculture enterprise recognized nationally as a green tea production base. This is harvested by hand in April, and the tea is picked as one bud with 2 leaves. Processing follows a traditional green tea method, which is sun wittering, indoor airing, pan frying, or it's also written kilgreen, rolling and drying. A special attention is paid to kilgreen step to preserve the tea's fresh and crisp qualities. Hello, Sonic Food. I also have a snack, finally. Let's see. The dry leaves are tightly twisted and curled with a slight silvery green hue. When brewed, Jin Xuan green tea yields a bright, clear green liquor, and its fragrance is rich and floral, accompanied by a distinct fresh soybean note. The taste is smooth, refreshing, and sweet, making it particularly enjoyable for daily drinking. For hot brewing, use 5 grams of tea in a gaiwan and teapot with 95 degrees boiling water. But for a cold brew, steep 3 grams of tea in 330 milliliters of mineral water for 40 minutes. Well, this package was 7 grams, so I have 3 grams used for my cold brewing, and so we still have 4 grams left for the teapot, or in my case, my glass gallon. First infusing is about 10 seconds, and then gradually 15 seconds, etc, etc. So, I look forward to this one. Very forward to this one. And I'll also look forward to my snack, because I just heard Joe yelling, "Oh, that tastes good!" I have no idea, because I didn't have any yet. And today, I also know that it is Easter. So a lot of people celebrating Easter today. I myself don't celebrate it. But I do celebrate with a cup of tea. Which does smell amazing, by the way. When I had this in my cold brew, I was smelling, I was like, oh, this smells so good. There we go. Let's place a few items aside. You celebrate it by sleeping, which is good. Which is good. Sleeping is good. Sleeping is good. So what I'm gonna do, I can place this one on the bottom, so I can have some clear table, I guess. I hope. I'm gonna show you guys the tea leaves first, which is my webcam. So we do have a very beautiful tight curled leaves. I would almost say like little, almost like very tightly curled. Also very long, so long shaped. No, we don't go in between. So that's my 4 gram for now, because of the cold brew that I made. Sonic Food. Today is triple treat. Mocha plus green tea plus frozen water. Oh goodness. Ah! Because of you, I made my mochi today. Seriously. Every time when you show that picture, I'm like, I need something sweet as well. So I made mochi with a sugary sauce. I also look forward to this one. So I also have mochi and green tea, and I wouldn't say frozen water, but I do have a cold brew. So does it count? Does it count? So we basically both have green tea. While my one is still hot. I am going to put in the green tea. And mind you, 95 is quite high for a green tea, so I look forward on trying this one. Oh, it smells so sweet and so... It really smells very grassy, but very sweet. Oh, don't tell me I found something else than in my mouth on green tea. It reminds me a bit of that Maofeng first grade green tea. Like the same kind of sweetness to it. And there's a very spinachy kind of note to it. I look forward to this one. So, I have the cold brew for later. What is there something in this little cup? That's why I always rinse your cups first. to make sure that everything is clean and warmed up. Quickly making sure that my Gongdao Bay is also extra clean. So, we are going for our first brewing. Ooh, that's suddenly got a different smell when it's brewed. It hits very different. Almost like cooked spinach. Like you would wok your spinach or something. So we had a very sweet first smell to it. There is something that reminds me of like when you would wok your spinach. Interesting. Ooh. We also have a very, very light color. The first infusion is very light. Oh, Joe, I forgot your bell. I forgot the little... he's bringing his own bell. He's bell trained and he's bringing his own bell. So let's exchange your bell for a cup of tea. Cheers, everybody. It is not an oolong. Not a pu'er either. So you got two more options left. If it's not a pu'er, it's not an oolong, it's not a white tea. You got two more options left. If I tell you this is a green tea, you would not believe it, right? Green tea is light. Ooh. Tastes very good. It really tastes very good. Dumplings! Yay! Oh, you made a progress with your project. Oh, you're almost done with it. Wow. People are finishing projects. Like Hakisume also had a CD. You have your project right now? Mm-hmm. Not long. Quite simple, actually. I think within half an hour it was ready. When would you like your cold brew? By the end. Wanna smell? To me, it almost like the beginning almost had a spinachy kind of smell. It's the same tea, I promise you. Exactly. So the cold brew is actually the sweetness that I had when I just had the leaves steamed in the cup. Well, the leaves now is more like baked spinach. Don't you want the second one? A bit of a darker color right now. Yes. Project 200, as in your next project is project number 200, or the project name is 200? Name is 200. Okay. I was like, 200 project? What? Gosh, I really enjoy this tea. I thought I had a bit of a mouth and first grade green tea, but it is actually more. What I say? I think Malfang can have a little bit of a bitter in it, and this one doesn't have at all. This is actually a very good tea, yes. So, Bali TV, you're finally off today on a Sunday. Hello, Colesbard. Oh, let's see if I can read as much as possible. Kokuni iru. I have no idea about the kanji. San. Omedetou gozaimasu. Does it mean something like, you say omedetou is like celebrating something? Do you mean Eastern? Let me know how far my translation went, because my Japanese is so rusty. Like my Japanese is just as is very bad. It's a kanji minasan. Koku ni iru minasan. Huh? Yeah, it actually means congratulations, because omedetou gozaimasu is congratulations something. So I think Google Translate is not translating correctly. I wouldn't know how to translate that whole sentence. Mm. But my Japanese, I was still able to read some of it. For someone who doesn't use Japanese all the time or have been reading it for a long time. Mm. Mm. Ah, yeah, View Country Music Festival, that's for sure. No, I hope... Oh, my apologies for that. I know some people really dislike chewing sounds. My apologies. It's gone. I really had to try the mochi because it's very tasty and I wanted to snack something. Didn't have any lunch, so that mochi was very, very welcoming. No, most people don't like it. I have no idea why, actually. I mean, a lot of people cannot handle things from each other anymore. It's kind of crazy. And I think it's because I'm living with an Asian for more than 20 years. Almost 20 years. And back in the time, I also didn't really like much of the chewing parts going on, and like also talking with your mouth full is a thing. Like, oh, you won't do that and stuff like that. I grew up very Western on that part. Like, no, like you only answer when your mouth is empty. Asians do the opposite. They take a bite and then they talk to you, and I'm like, well, okay. As long as you don't spit it out on my plate then or in my face, then I'm still good. So I also noticed that I start doing the same thing, but sometimes often I try to cover my mouth. And I noticed so much that every time when people wanted to talk, like especially on the Asian side, when people wanted to talk, they first take a bite and then start talking. And I'm like, well, if they can do it, I can do it as well. And also in the beginning, it was also learning that part, because then I took a bite and someone asked me a question and I was like, mm, mm, mm. So yeah, I don't know, it kind of helped me to also talk with my mouth full, I guess. Because the slime noises your mouth makes while eating. Yeah, and mochi is not going to make it any better. Because mochi is very chewy, so actually the slimy noise that you just probably heard was the mochi itself. Yes, table manners. Yeah, table manners in Asia is extremely different than the Western version. Like, extremely different. It's so... I don't know. No, I have never ever heard burping in a Chinese restaurant. Not by the Chinese that I have been eating with. Also not in Hong Kong itself. I have not heard any of it. At least not in a way that was very unpolite. Perhaps people were like more like that, without really overdoing, but more like... So, but that's the same for a Western. If it might happen, then you would probably also do something like this. You might have seen me doing it on the stream as well, because with drinking tea, sometimes you kind of have to burp a little bit, and then like... So I think it's a body reaction that happens, and you know, it's different when people are just burping with their mouth open. It's very different. So, yeah. In your defense, you never left your continent. You should. You should. You should. It's really fun to explore the world. and I don't know, get to learn some different cultures and experience culture shock, because it's really a thing. It's really something that happens if you travel, even if you know about the country, even if you know they are doing it. The first time you get there, and especially if it's your first time outside, it's still a culture shock. You can read about it, you can watch all the films and movies and documentaries about it, but you will still be shocked when you experience it in real life. So, yeah. And I mean, I knew about Japan and I knew about some of the culture and stuff like that, but my first time going to Japan, I might have had a jet lag as well, because I didn't sleep like the day before, and the plane ride, which was 16 hours, I haven't slept at all, and also coming there I haven't also slept. So yes, I can also say with a lot of well, with not so much sleep, I must admit that I will say, I said, why is nobody talking English here? Or why is nobody talking Dutch? I'm like, what do you mean I'm in Japan? And what do you mean? What are these coins? And I was looking at my hands with the coins and I was like, what the hell is this? What should I do with this? This is money. What should I do with it? You buy food. How? How should I buy food? And somehow it's just a culture shock at that moment. It's like, what should I do? And hey, do I have problems? Yeah, I do see frame dropping. Joe, I see that I had frames dropping. Let's see if it keeps dropping right now, because I'm at 333, so 3,375. Let's see if things are happening further, because I do know that Joe started in his game, so that might have just made a drop, but I'm not sure. Joe, ben je aan het gamen? Because I had a lot of dropped frames. Well, it shouldn't mind, right? Oh, it's fine now, but it's just like, when I heard your music, it's like, okay. Yeah, I think it's stable again. I think it should be stable. 3,375 dropped frames. So no. I'm not sure if it's because he started his game, if that something happened. No, it is still okay. I don't see any dropped things going on here. I'll just keep an eye on it, because I also updated OBS, so I'm not sure if that might have done something. But it's strange, because I haven't seen dropped frames before when he started playing his game, so I'm not sure if it's the gaming part or what reason it might have been. In the meantime, since we're not dropping any frames anymore, let's continue making another serving. I think I'm just going to get you guys close up with the webcam. Let's see if we can have you. Wow. Yes. As you can see, this tea has a very, very light color. And I also see that the leaves are slowly uncurling in my cup. So they slowly start to unfold. Oh, getting steamy on the webcam. This tea smells so good. There's like... I would almost say something salty. Like I said, like it's almost like you're walking spinach in a wok or something. Someone was mentioning about soybean. Would you say soybean? I do like this one. I kind of wonder what the cold brew tastes like, actually. You want a cold brew as well? Just to give it a try. A little bit of the soybean, right? Because, like it's... Without the salt. I would almost describe it as when you're wokking your spinach in an oil, but it doesn't have the oil taste, but more like you have the spinach when you get it out of the package. It has this very green smell, and then when you wok it, it has this, I don't know, this... So let's also try a little bit of the cold brew. If you like it, if this is also very good cold, then there's another green tea to the list. Wait, hold up, wait, what? Wait. Wow, this is like having two teas in one package. Sweet. Very sweet and grassy. So, where can I sign this one up? This is going to be on the list. There's actually a lot on the list. What a surprise. So actually we have two teas in one package, because if you make a cold brew, it is a very crisp, very sweet and grassy note. But when you brew your tea, you actually have this how would I describe it? Oh wow, it really has a refreshing... Oh, it's really fresh in your mouth. Wow. I'm so amazed. Give me a few seconds, really. This is so amazing. This is such a surprise for a green tea. Wow. It keeps lingering in the mouth right now. It has a very fresh feeling in the mouth. Probably because it's also cold from the fridge as well. But I can still feel it lingers in the mouth. So when you have this one warm, it has this more of a... Gosh, I really wish I could let you guys smell this. I think the person who said soybean is probably right. Like the soybeans that you eat, but without the salt. So you have two flavors in one tea, which is very, very, very cool. Because now you have cold brew with the fresh taste and kind of a experience when it's when you're brewing this hot. Oh, let's change positions a little bit. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. I think we're still good. I don't see any dropped frames anymore. Hello, kitty. So we don't have an Easter bunny, but we do have a bunny cat with a bunny tail. Lily. Lily is saying hi. Hi. Hello. Oh, hello. 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 Come here, Kaika. Hmm? Kika. Yeah. Kika. Kika. Eh? Kika. Hi, dude. Don't go for my bowl with mochi, please. Thank you very much. How you doing? How you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Lurk, lurk. Hello, Hakisume. You're at family. Go celebrate. Go celebrate. I have to. What? That's not your water. That's my water. You have your own bowl of water. Yeah, you have your own bowl of water. Kitty, you want to smell? Want to smell? Table, please. Psst. Go. You want to smell? Want to smell? Oh, well, that's not one of the times that she actually licks her lips, so... The tea is very good, actually. I have a cold brew, and I have the hot brew, and they are both so different. So basically, you have one tea, two different flavors. Cold brew makes it very sweet, and also, like, very refreshing in the mouth. And the hot... when you brew it hot, it has this kind of a... like, going to the soybean kind of taste and spinach. It's really, it's an amazing tea. I really love this one. You just put up the stream for the trip back. Oh my god. You're in the train? Or bus? Or... I also just had my snack. I forgot to snap a picture of it, but it was mochi. Homemade mochi. Lily, what are you doing? I have no idea what my cat is doing. What are you doing behind the laptop? Lily. Okay, my cat is having a little little stroll around the laptop, so... You're in the car? Oh my god. Drive safe, please. Lily, don't rub the laptop, please. Thank you. Lily. Deze kant op. Deze kant op. There we go. Our little bunny cat. Our little bunny cat. Oh, am I gonna get chompies or what? No chompies? Okay, okay. Oh, you are not driving. Okay, good. No idea. The cat is really having her moment. And in my back, but I'll just let her do her thing. Passenger princess. Oh, it's always a luxury way of sitting in a car. Although if it's a long drive, I'd rather drive myself actually. Mm. I can't remember how many brewings we did. I think the first with the second, third. This would be the fifth one, I guess? I have no idea what my cat is doing. What she's doing. Wat? Wat ben jij aan het doen? Oké. Rustig aan. You can sleep in most places. Ah, no, I cannot sleep in the car. I can, but if I'm the one who's next to the driver, I keep my eyes open because then I'm co-driving. So I have to make sure that the driver is doing fine. Yeah, I don't know. She had a really crazy moment at that corner. She was on her... Oh. I did not sprinkle any catnip in that corner. I can promise you that one. Take it easy. Take it easy. No hurries. No hurries. It's too hot for her. I know she smelled the kettle before, but... A little bit longer? It's still good? This is the fifth cup, right? The hand. Yes. I kind of wonder when he finally would get on the camera. You can make it a little hard right now. Yay! Can you? Nominated to. Miku beam. Huh? So that's the hand. The hand behind the camera. And the fun thing is he has his own stream on a Monday, and most of you guys already have seen him, but he's always on my stream, he's always the hand. Oh, the leaves are really opening up. Oh gosh, this tea is amazing. What is the price of this tea? Because it's really amazing. Don't tell me it's sold out, please. Guys, hear me out. 50 grams, 50, so 50, is 14 euros and 20 cents. Like 15 euros. That's a steal. Like, if you only like cold brews, you will only need 3 grams for 330 milliliters. So that's amazing, and it really has this amazing taste. I just used the 7 full grams to have a cold brew and a hot brew. So this is amazing. I would recommend this tea. Definitely. Does it say anything else? Ah, yes, it also says its fragrance is rich and floral, accompanied by a distinct fresh soybean note. Oh, I think this is very good for... Indeed, they say daily drinking. I'd say yes. And especially for that price. That's a steal. And I have so many packages saved up on the tea that were very good, so... I'm getting poor on this one. Yeah, not that one, Colesbart, not that one. Oh, wait up. Let's see. And now you got an idea that extend the shipment by a day or two. Oh, get some tea packed in a package. No way! That would be nice. That would be nice. Tula also sent me her favorite tea and a few sample packages of the tea that she also liked. It's so enjoyable to get someone's taste profile to see what they like. It's really enjoyable. I know for a few people who really like their tea very strong and very very bitter. Is there water? Something? Okay. Dude. You're watching the 9055's CC. Probably a remaster. Wait, wasn't that actually the original movie from 1955's? I mean, looking at the people and how they looked, they do look like... Yeah, it is, right? And they probably can remaster a lot of things, so... I remember I was a little bit too young to fully watch the video. I mean, my mom did scream like, "Oh, look at her dress! Oh, look at her dress!" So I did grow up like having to like all those dresses somehow. And in a way, I cannot remember any of them. Weren't they really like puffy sleeves also? I don't know, I've seen some movies, but I think I cannot fully remember them. Like, I have seen Gone with the Wind with Scarlett O'Hara. I have seen Cece indeed. Yeah, I don't know. Then the CC gown was more like very wide, if I'm correct. Like it was huge. Yeah, I did grow up with some of these movies, but I think I was too young to really fully understand it all. And by the way, I did as partly German, I did grow up also with a lot of the movies that were about the war. So actually, I think I learned more from those movies than I learned from school. But again, I was kind of on the young side to fully understand it, but also understand enough to know this is not right. And also, my mom also watched a lot of movies about slavery. I think I have no idea what the movie was called, but I do know that I always wondered, like, why are they handling these people different? I never understood that. That was always my main question. Like, why are they treating that person so different? It's still a human being, so why are they treating him different? So yeah, I grew up with these kind of stories, and I was too young to fully understand, but old enough to know that it's not right. Like, this is not okay. Yes. No. That's not changing the subject. We're still in the still in the time period. Tea has actually always been very important. And from what I understood is that tea was actually so important that it was even part as a way of paying things. I think it still is though. So it's a very tea has always been very important. Always. I think the British still have their tea time. So paintings. I was not talking about paintings. Did I? I did not say anything about paintings, right? No, it's more like that tea has always been very important. So, for especially in the, if I'm correct, in the Chinese, Asia and stuff like that, that's why where tea was so, it was used daily. So, they also use it as payment, not paintings, payment. Like, I have good tea and I want something from you, so your trade. So in a way, it was a payment, not a painting, but a payment. Sorry, English is also not my first language. Je weet toch. Mind blown. I think I'm doing pretty well with my guy one today. I haven't burned my fingers yet. We're still early. Oh, the leaves are really opening up so beautifully. How to decide what kind of tea to send you? Well, different ways of thinking. You can send something that you like, so I can have a taste, like see what you like for a tasting. It can be a total surprise of anything. I myself, I do like light teas, but I also love oolong tea. I have green teas at the moment. White teas are good. Herbal teas are also very good. But if you want to surprise me with something, it can also be something that you like. So now I really look forward to it. Mm-hmm. Fuji and white. Ooh, white is always good. It is getting lighter, but still, I really like the flavor. I think this is the 6th brewing, so no idea anymore. Wasn't tea also medicine in the 19th century? Even before that. Even before that, it was already medicine. That is actually the reason why I signed up for traditional Chinese medicine study. Because all types of herbal that have been used, also white tea itself is also, from what I've learned, a specific type of medicine. Like green tea is cooling the body. How to explain it correctly, because I'm not the student fully yet, but I have no idea. But you just turned it around. I have no idea. I was also talking about a story. I did saw something happening. Turn it up a little bit. I'm not sure. Oh yes, Yerba's also fine. Yes, I was trying to explain something about tea. Let's see. From what I've learned, that this white tea is indeed already used as medicine. And in traditional Chinese medicine, you have things that are cooling and warming the body. So yin and yang, winter, spring, autumn, early autumn, or no, autumn, summer, late summer. So you got 5 seasons, if I'm correct, and each ingredient has its own benefits and has its own purpose. So, for example, if I would be sick, and I would have a fever, then green tea would actually cool down the body. That's why they also say green tea is a good tea to drink in summer. So if you're very hot and it's hot outside, drink green tea. It is more refreshing and it actually cools down your body more than drinking iced water or anything like that. But in wintertime, you would like to have your body more warmed up on the inside. So you would drink something like an oolong or anything like that. It is more like a warming into the body. So yes, tea has its own medicine in that case. Coffee? Coffee also might have its own benefits. I have no idea actually what, but I do know that coffee does dry out the body a bit. So for every cup of coffee you have, you should drink a cup of water next to it to cancel out the dryness. That's something that I read somewhere, but I do not know exactly where. But it is fun to see all these kind of things, that everything has its own purpose, everything has its own medicine or way of using it. And I really look forward on learning all these kind of things and really deep dive in those kind of information things, what's going on and how can you help the body, and everybody is different. So that's really going to be a very, very difficult study. Your colleagues are poking you at work. Please calm down with your caffeine usage. Yeah, caffeine can be a bit I don't know. It's not something for me. I don't like coffee, like, at all. And if I drink it, I'd rather drink it with lots of milk and sugar, so it becomes more like a dessert or something. But Hakisume, I let you decide which tea it's gonna be. But yerba is also fine. I look forward on what you send. Surprise me! I must admit that drinking all this tea, my teeth turned out a bit more yellow, and I cannot bleach my teeth. So that's my only down part right now that I'm like, that I'm annoyed by. I'll buy out this shop and send it to you. Yes! Okay! Send all the tea. I also look forward on going to Japan and Hong Kong and see what tea they have. And experience what they have in the shops as well. I do want to buy a matcha. Doesn't have to be the most perfect one. It's just like, I want a matcha just from Japan, just to try, and doesn't have to be the most perfect one. If I just can make my matcha at home, I'm already happy. And spend 4 hours a day tea dueling. Hi, are you back again? Lady tea table. What you doing? You are a little mochi ball. Yes, you are a little mochi ball. Yeah, little mochi ball. Yes, you are. My tea table is very important again. Ja, gaan we sniffen? Hier, de camera. Hi, big nose. Big nose. Big people nose. Not your head. Yeah, where's the big nose? Oh, you're still there. I'd love some well-made matcha, not gonna lie. Yeah, well-made matcha is so good. I mean, I do love a matcha latte as a dessert. Like something, it's like a snack. It's not a main drink. Definitely not. I do love Fifi's matcha Oreo with coconut milk. It has all the perfect flavors of the bitterness of matcha, the sweetness of the cookies, and that extra creaminess of the coconut milk. So that's actually a perfect combination. But if I want a good pick me up, I really like to whisk some matcha. Oh, don't worry. I know they have lovely dances in the video. What are you doing? Crazy cat. Really, the cold brew really tastes so good. It's so good to have it in between as well. We do have a good matcha shop here in the Netherlands as well. I think a few actually. They're going to pop up a lot more. I always bought it from Hak de Tea, which is in The Hague. Very good matcha. I always, when I make it, I made it a few times for Japanese friends. They also saw, oh, this is a good matcha. So then I'm like, thank God. I'm not sure if they compliment out of politeness though. But I hope they mean it. I hope they mean that it's a good one. There is just little basics that you need. I think the two most important things to use. Actually, if you have to choose just one thing, the whisk, like the bamboo whisk. I think that's the most important one to have. The second tool would be the chawan, so your bowl. Because sometimes the chawan has a bit of a structure on the bottom. But I think the bamboo whisk is the most important one. I'm not sure if you could do it with a regular whisk though. Maybe you could. But I think the bamboo whisk does the magic. So if you can have that one and you just have a regular, I don't know, it's like just a regular bowl or something like this, you can already whisk it in here. So for your utensils, I think bamboo whisk, most important one. Yeah, a whisk is something to whisk in. And with the spoon is handy because when you take a spoon out with the bamboo spoon, you kind of get that heaped teaspoon that you would need. But if you have one spoon that you can measure and you're like, okay, if I take 1 spoon of matcha, this is good to go. What else? Well, your water cooker, of course. And don't use boiling water. And here comes another one, which is more of a tip. But I have seen people using it and people not using it. Depends a little bit. But if you have a sieve, so if you put it on top of your bowl, put the matcha in, and then you can get it a little bit more powdery instead of when you take out the matcha. It sometimes can be a little bit clumpy, but when you put it through a sieve, it becomes more of loosened up. And I noticed that when you make a good matcha, if you use a sieve, there won't be clumps in there. So basically, bamboo whisk, start with that one. Need to make latte when I do get tools. Just on lactose-free milk. Yes. I didn't always use a sieve to to do my matcha actually, so I don't mind the clumps. It's more like, yeah, now I'm awake. But yeah, a good one is to sieve it. That's but I cannot remember when I had my matcha workshop in Japan that she sieved it in my bowl, to be honest. So I can't remember that part. I think she only adds a little bit of water, then whisk that part first, and then she added more water. I think something went, if I'm correct, something was like that. I have no idea how many brewings this is going to be, but yeah, 7th, 6th, 7th? Many brewings actually today, so going to get a bit on the leaves itself. This color of the tea is so light. It's so light. But the flavor is like a little flavor explosion. Also, the tea leaves itself are really opening up so lovely. Where is it hanging? There we go. Really opened up so good. So we started with the very, very tightly curled up little tea parts. Now it's really unfolding and really opening up. Beautiful. It's always funny how he walks up and then yes. Oh, you have the terrace going on. So then you're not able to send your package at all to the USA? Think we can get one more out? Even two, right? It's really good tea in this one. Very the flavor keeps on going. Oh, nice. If they were able to ship it for you, that's nice. Ah, yeah, I can also understand that it might sometimes be very difficult to have the right contracts to send things over. But yeah, tariffs are. I hear so many people talking about it, and it's horrible and stuff like that. So, yeah. Why is it Smelling so sweet on this side. It's not my hair. Damn, $60 to $80. Is it? You going to send the whole package or just the one CD is 60 euros? Because that'll be crazy. It's already crazy, by the way, but... Wow. Kind of wonder how my friend did it. She moved to the USA and she sent all the boxes to her new house, so... I think there was also about 100 euros for 7 kilograms or something like that. Oh no, it's 4 CDs. 4 CDs and that's still $60 to $80? That's a lot. Damn. That's a lot. Is it also insured and stuff like that? I know that Tara actually had some packages, quite a lot of packages sent off, but... And I also had one colleague back in the time, she also sent all her boxes, and I believe she could go for 7 to 10 kilograms per box. I believe it was something like 100 euros or something. I think for Ter as well, but can't really remember. But that's why I'm like, how is it that you pay just as much for 4 CDs while someone else can send a package for 7 kilograms? It's crazy. Oh, I love to have this little moment of sweetness next with the cold brew as well. It's so nice to have this tea and then your cold brew. I do kind of wonder because I also have the little cup, which is the first brewing. Oh, maybe can do it side by side because I think it's cooled off enough. So this is the first brewing, and this is a cold brew. Oh no, that became very bitter. Okay, so no, when you cold brew it with cold water, that's a good taste. But if you have it hot and then let it cool off, it kind of hits with a bitter in there. I don't think it's bad, but if you like your tea cold, then make a cold brew instead of a hot brew. Dinner time! What are you cooking today? Your internet died about when we were talking about Ter. I said about, I think she had packages of 7 to 10 kilograms, if I'm correct. And I don't think she paid more than, or maybe a little more than 100 euros per package. So I find it strange that you would pay $60 to $80 for 4 CDs, while she could send the whole package. But I'm not fully sure, like, how that goes. Maybe you could ask her. Maybe she has a tip or two. Because yes, it's very annoying like that. Bali TV, what's for dinner? Oh yeah, that's nice if they help you out. That is so good. That's so nice. At least you're not fully on your own on that part. Chicken, broccoli, and potatoes. Oh man, sign me up. Oh. Maybe I should have dinner at your place one time. Oh, that's cool. Wait, you have this one? And take a sip of the first cup as well. Of the first brewing. Although it's bitter, it also has something refreshing. I think you always like this one. My husband is always in for the bitter teas. It's good, right? 15 euro. 50. I just used 7 grams for hot brew and cold brew together. So that's a steal. I think we can brew one more, because I do think that the flavor is getting softer. I think we can do a bit of a longer steeping. For that, I am going to use my mobile phone to have a bit of a timer. I'm gonna put it on a stopwatch so I can actually have a little bit of a see how long I have been brewing this one. I am going directly on the leaves, pouring a bit quickly. So maybe I think about 2 minutes. I think, but your dinners are average 600 grams. This is good. The familiar faces on the comp, but ain't spoiling the fun. You'll definitely buy a copy. In the meantime, I'm also having my last part of the cold brew. Why is it empty? It's very good tea. But having dinners on averages 600 grams, I think that's good. Depends a bit on the sizes and stuff. I think you need about 200 grams of vegetables in a day as a minimum. I always used to put that into separate portions because having 200 grams vegetables in one sitting, my stomach would be upset. So that's why I often did 100 grams in the afternoon and 100 grams in the evening or more. because more vegetables is never a problem. Geez, it has been such a long time that I've measured my food, but I should start measuring a little bit again, I guess. Especially with the vegetable parts, and no, I should measure again. But I don't want to be really overly measure all the things, because it has given me many problems in the beginning as well. So this has been a 2-minute steeping. I said I didn't burn my fingers yet today. Yet. I just burned my fingers. Okay, so the longer we steep, the hotter the top becomes, of course, which is normal. But I was very happy that I didn't burn my fingers yet today. But it does smell amazing. Really, it does. The smell is very light right now, so it's still there. The color, this is a 2-minute color, 2-minute steeping, and as you can see, the color is still a very light greenish, yellowish color. I think more like a greenish. Last one. Actually, it sounds pretty good to me. 1 boiled egg on a bun for breakfast. I would be very hungry afterwards because I'm a breakfast person. Yes. Yes, yeah, the tea is actually a very light color of its own, so it has never been very dark. That's because it's a green tea. I had them both on the table, but I just put them aside. I think this was the maximum of the flavor that we could get out. I think the last 2 steepings were a little bit on the very light side. Perfectly. Very perfect. So I am going to present the tea leaves on the chahe. So, what do we have with the tea leaves? Beautiful ones. See, I'm gonna get you guys close. So, about 4 grams of tea. I didn't measure though, because we had 7 grams of the whole package, and I used really strictly 3 grams for my cold brew, so I kinda think that this is the 4 grams. We have different shapes of leaves. Well, not different shapes, but different, I guess a little bit different sizes. They are small. Small sizes. Not very big, I think about 2 centimeters. Also, small leaves. I think this is just my pinky. Home, sweet home. Glad you're home. Safe and well. Don't see any. We still have some parts that. Oh no, this is a twig with just little parts on it. So yeah, I think this is right now the biggest leaf that I can grab from my guy one. And we have these little tiny ones as well. I am going to give a quick rinse to get out the debris. It's just a little bit, but just enough to annoy me. There we go. Do I have enough water? To boil the water to 500 degrees. And then we are going to clean up the gear that we have used. Except for this teapot, this is what that I'm going to do at the dishes itself, so I'm not gonna be bothered by it. It's not really much that I've been using today, so easy cleanup. But let's see, you also had 2 sandwiches with chicken fillet, cheese, and cucumber. That actually sounds good. Oh. And for dinner is what you're eating now. And you're also going to a country party. I really want to know how you're going to experience it. I must admit, I was looking at the ticket price. I was like, maybe not. Maybe I should also join you, but I just feel so tired. I have no idea. I just feel a little bit too tired to really go out. But it did kind of look fun. So I really wonder your experience with the party. Send me pictures, send me videos in between. It really sounds fun. What? I think I just found another green tea that I really like. Next to my Malfang first grade green tea and the Longjing Westlake Longjing Dragonwell green tea. That's a mouthful. I think this is the next one. Yeah, definitely for sure. And the reason is because it's a very, very fresh green tea. It's I don't know, I like it when a green tea has this very fresh taste. I'm just gonna get you guys on my this lid one more time just to make sure every part is clean. There we go. Now it's clean for sure. Should have done this probably the other way around. Oh, that's hot. Now let's see how much I'm going to burn my fingers. Quite a lot, actually. Quickly draining my tray a little bit. I see a little water popping up. There you go. Yes. More water. Oh, that's hot. I don't have the tools for this joke. I think they are boiled enough, so... We got clean cup. Very hot cup, by the way. Using the remaining water to clean my tray. Go a little bit in between because I did sow some of the tea leaves. There we go. Come on, drain! There we go. I was looking at why it's not draining, but it is. It is. There we go. Making funny sounds. Oh, let's see. I am going to be a bit lazy. Well, while I'm at it, I could also probably clean my tray a little bit like this. I mean, if I have to get the water out of my kettle, I can do it this way. It's not the very best way, I guess, but it's clean. one big bowl of water underneath my table, and we have some cleaning underneath my tea tray. Yes, all clean. It's a little bit of spot cleaning. There we go. Yes, all clean, all good. There we go. So, I am going to stop streaming today. I know it has been almost 2 hours, So, for Easter, wow, yeah, it's Easter today. So, thank you so much for joining me on my stream, even though it's Easter party, Easter day. Some people celebrate it, some people celebrate it differently, some people don't celebrate it at all. But for those who have watched my stream or has been here with me today, thank you so much for being here with me today. Also, Hakasumi, thank you for still joining this stream as well, even though you were at family. I think that Clumpy might watch later or ask about the tea later. I have no idea. So, to Bali TV, have a lot of fun at your party. Send me a video. Also send me videos, send me fun things. I mean, I want to know how your party is. Really, I look forward to that one. To my husband, thank you for the tea. Thank you for also joining my tea session again. And also, I hope you like your snack. Yay! I am also still going to enjoy some of this cold brew later. Also for the conclusion, the Jin Xuan Lucha, very good tea. Have it as a cold brew, have it as a hot brew. You can have one tea with 2 different flavor profiles. It's amazing. For the cold brew, it becomes more sweet. Also very refreshing in the mouth. When you have it hot, it really brings you on a journey on its own. Also, this is 95 degrees temperature all the time. I think we had about 7 cups with the 4 grams. Amazing. I really like a good refreshing tea. It has a very good profile. I didn't have any bitter, to be very honest. So, conclusion, get it. It's very good. It's very good. I promise you. So yeah, I am going to have some chocolate or dinner or anything like I've noted, probably dinner. And I'm probably also going to feed my cat her medicine, because she also needs some of the medicine still. Not you, you already had in the morning. You already had. But you didn't get your snack today. Ooh, kitty stretch. Kitty stretch. You didn't have your snack today. No, don't drink the... Just leave it, girl. Again. Thank you guys so much for joining today, and hope to see you also on next Sunday again. I have no idea what tea we're going to have, but I'll keep you guys updated on Instagram and on my Discord channel. You can also join my Discord channel. My Discord channel link is, I think, still... It's in my bio. I want to say bio. That's Instagram, right? You can find it in the information part. Yeah, information page. And you can join my Discord on there. But most of you guys are already here. So I'm going to upload this one on hopefully on a Monday or Tuesday on YouTube. so you can watch it back if you want to. If you want to watch the VODs and all the other VODs that I did in the past, all the teas that I did in the past. What else? I have if you want to support me financially, I have a Ko-fi up and running. This is mainly for my traditional Chinese medicine study. So anything that is tipped in there will be used for my traditional Chinese medicine study, which will be starting in September. So anything is fine. Let's see, do we have anything else? No, I think that was about it. I'm also still debating if I'm going to go live on YouTube as well, but I'm not so sure yet. So I'm still kind of looking into that one. But stay tuned, there might be some changes in the future. And I'm also thinking about what to do for my 1 year streaming anniversary. So I have ideas. I still just need to figure out how to do them. So how to perform those ideas. I think we should have a funny stream at that day. And I see my cat in the corner being a dork again. What do you have with that closet? Seriously, girl. You are so adorable. Yes, you are adorable. You are the cutest dorky kitty that I have ever had. Yes, my most dorkiest kitty. I really love my dorky kitty. Anyways, thank you so much for being here today, and hopefully see you next Sunday. Bye bye.